One of the best parts about living in Oakland is the food, and today I'm going to show you the 4 best cheesecakes in town.
All right, y'all. This is the Cheesecake Laboratory right here.
I love cheesecake.
That crust is killer.
I don't like the crust as much on this one.
I don't want to stop eating it. Okay, that one's good.
Yeah, let's move on.
I live in Oakland, and whenever I see cheesecake on the menu, I have to try it. I've narrowed it down to my favorite 4, and I'm going to take you to each place, try their cheesecake, and then bring them out to the public for a blind taste test. And I've saved my personal favorite for last. Let's go. All right, first stop is Gregory. It's in Uptown Oakland, which is kind of the more lively part of downtown. You've got Fox Theater, a bunch of bars and restaurants. That's where you would go out in downtown Oakland. And Gregory's been selling desserts out of basement for 26 years, and let's go find out why they're so popular. If someone comes here for the first time, what would your recommendation be they've got to try?
Man, I'm not gonna lie, everything over here is good. My personal favorite is the best milkshake cheesecake. It's like a coffee cheesecake with the Oreo cookie crust on the bottom of it.
Never tried that one. That sounds good.
Yeah, get it next time.
Yeah.
Which one do we got for you? The banana pudding?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's been flying off the shelves too.
I'm excited to try that one.
Peach cobbler is really good. At some point, I'm just gonna end up being naming everything on the menu. Yeah,
the whole menu. Most popular item.
Key lime pie, definitely.
That was how I found you, actually. So
For real?
yeah.
What'd you think about?
Amazing. Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah, that's why I'm back here. And I got the banana pudding cheesecake. Let's take a bite. This is ridiculously good. So, sweetness is just right. It's very sweet, not over sweet. The crust is nice and crispy. The texture is a little on the softer side, but so they were out of the New York cheesecake, but the banana in this is it's in your face, but not in a bad way. It's very banana forward, so I just got a big chunk of banana. It was delicious. So for the contest, I'm gonna get a classic New York cheesecake, just so people are ranking more of the traditional flavor rather than the flavors itself. But this to me kind of tastes a little bit like pie, which I would say a lot of the cheesecakes at Gregory's, in my opinion, this kind of tastes like you go over to your friend's house and his grandma made a cheesecake, and then you find out his grandma owned a bakery for 40 years. It's got that kind of like really homey, made with love kind of flavor to it. Very comfort food. Had a bad day, go get cheesecake at Gregory's and things are looking up. I think a lot of people will pick this as their favorite. It's consistently ranked in the top cheesecakes in Oakland if you look online and read comments, but it will be interesting to see what people pick when all the cheesecakes are lined up side by side. All right, our next stop is Crazy Block Cheesecakes on Lakeshore. It's really close to Lake Merritt, which is a part of Oakland that has a lot of restaurants, cafes, shops, and people walking around. There's also a really popular farmer's market every Saturday. Let's go in. Okay, so we're inside and there's a full barbecue menu, and then right next to it, there's a fridge full of cheesecakes. Pretty unusual combination, but I'm into it. Let's go get the backstory of this place. Cool, so I'm here with Ben, the owner of Crazy Block Cheesecakes, and I've got to know, how did you come up with the combination of barbecue and cheesecake?
Pretty much all my favorite foods. Yeah, like I eat cheesecake on my birthday every day, and I've been barbecuing like basically with friends and family like my whole life, so.
Someone's here for the first time, and they're like, what cheesecake should I get?
New York style, grandma recipe.
That was fast, always. That was fast. What about a more unusual combination of flavor?
One of the most popular crazy flavors is Hennessy Praline, but we also got like gulab jamun. We got over 180 flavors of craziness. So like right now we got 15 flavors. We got New York style cookies and cream ube. We got ube vanilla, it's like a ube vanilla swirl. We got mango, passion fruit, lemon. We got vanilla. We got matcha. We got Samoa. We got more. Basically, the weirder the flavor is, the more hardcore the fans are.
Cool. Anything else that you want to say to someone thinking about coming in and trying your restaurant?
Yeah. Come slide through, y'all. We're waiting with smiles and a whole crazy assortment of cheesecake flavors, barbecue, latkes, chicken, brisket, lamb, salmon, beef ribs, mac and cheese, collard greens, baked beans, all types of stuff.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
All right, can I get a brisket sandwich? And I wasn't even planning on getting that, but it looks so good here that I feel like I have to get some. So
Yeah, it's all good. I got you. You want to make that a combo with like a latke or French fries, or just a sandwich?
I want to add a cheesecake to it.
Okay,
of course.
yes, sir.
So can I get a New York, and then I will let you pick the other flavor that I should get.
Okay, the other flavor.
Something crazy.
We got baklava.
Okay.
Then you go with the baklava cheesecake, or
All
Hennessy
right.
praline baklava or Samoa. Which one's calling out to you?
Let's do the Hennessy praline. That
Hennessy
sounds very
praline. Okay,
interesting.
that's a classic.
Yeah.
I'm trying baklava too.
Okay.
Y'all gonna find out about the baklava. Make the
right.
baklava from scratch, all pistachio. All right, y'all. This is the Cheesecake Laboratory right here. You already know we getting crazy like Dexter's Lab. These are our house-made graham crackers, y'all. This is not Nabisco. This is not honey made. This is straight crazy block graham crackers. We make it with organic graham flour. This is organic graham flour right here. Now this is what separates us from the competition, y'all. We make everything from scratch. Graham crackers made from scratch. Hecho a mano, man. You already know.
Can you show me the barbecue too, just for
Yeah,
just
this
for
is a barbecue
fun?
right here. All runs on all wood, no gas, no electricity. We got some links, we got some brisket, we got some chicken.
So I found this place looking for cheesecakes, but obviously there's a whole barbecue menu, and I mean, look at this brisket sandwich, so I had to get some. You can see it stacked pretty full here, dripping out. Super hard to find good barbecue in the Bay Area, but this is really good. All right, so I got 3 different cheesecakes here. We have the OG New York style. Apparently it's his grandmother's recipe. And we also have some more interesting flavors. So this one is Hennessy praline, and this one is the baklava. So let's see how they taste. All right, let's start with New York as a baseline. All right. It's really good. So nice and creamy. The crust is buttery and crunchy. I can taste the homemade graham cracker, which are definitely delicious. And a nice little coating of sour cream on the top, classic New York style. Now let's go with something of the more interesting flavors that he's created. All right, so this is the Hennessy praline one. It's definitely not what I expected, but a very good combination of flavors and surprising in the best possible way. So now let's go to the final one, the baklava. All right, so it looks like, for me, it looks like a New York with kind of a baklava topping. So let's see what this one's like. So there's something more to it, and there's pistachios or something there towards the bottom of the crust, and it's really quite good. I think this one actually might be my favorite one. Kind of just melts in your mouth when you take it. I feel like if you took this to a party, it would disappear very quickly. And I could see a lot of people in the challenge picking this as their favorite, but we'll see. Here we are at our next stop at Timeless Cafe on Piedmont Avenue. So the interesting thing about this place is it's all plant-based. And Piedmont Avenue in general is a really popular neighborhood in Oakland. Lots of stores and restaurants, very walkable and highly sought after neighborhood. What makes this cheesecake special?
What makes this cheesecake special is definitely the fact that we use tofutti for the cream cheese base. And it has like a nice graham cracker crust that I think a lot of people like. And yeah, I don't think you can ever go wrong with like maraschino cherries.
Most popular flavor that you have here?
I would, for cheesecake in general, honestly, I would say the cherry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would 100% say the cherry, and I think a strong second would be the raspberry cheesecake.
Yeah, the raspberry is my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know this is going to be hard to answer, but what percentage do you think are vegans ordering this compared to people who just happen to like your baked goods?
You know what? I would say, I know this is a strong percentage, but I'd say 50-50. I've worked here for over 3 years, and I think our cherry cheesecake is universally liked in the sense where there's a lot of people that come back and are like, wow, I had no idea that was vegan.
This is a totally plant-based cheesecake.
No milk, cheese, or butter.
So if you've ever made cheesecake, you might be thinking, well, what ingredients are left? But let's see what happens. So I've had this cheesecake before and brought it to plenty of parties, and no one knows it's actually vegan unless you tell them. And I think it really just speaks to how good they are at baking back there with all the constraints, that they can still get something like this to taste like cheesecake. I didn't even set out to have a vegan cheesecake category. It's just this cheesecake is so good that it ranks up with the best in Oakland. The texture is really nice. It has very good crust to cheesecake ratio, and then the fruit on top. So it looks really nice, but it also tastes really good. It's sweet, but not overly sweet. It has a little bit of tang, but not too much. And overall, you can tell they've just spent a lot of time really dialing this recipe. It's going to be really interesting when we sample the public to see how many people are able to pick up that it's vegan. My guess would be not many. And now we're at my personal favorite, Crumble and Whisk. It's located in the Laurel District and Redwood Heights.
This neighborhood is a little bit more local and under the radar. It has a ton of good food options, but it's not as well known outside of Oakland.
I've done a lot of research eating cheesecakes all around Oakland, and yours blew me away as by far the best. So why do you think that is?
Everything is handcrafted, and I make everything in small batches. We make our own crust. Our crust is a shortbread crust, which is a lot of butter, salt, flour. So the bottom of it is a crispy crust, and then we fill it with our cream cheese batter, and then we do our fruit purees, which we make in-house, which is our strawberry, our beanberry, or our chocolate. And then we have our seasonal flavors that you have. So if you've ever had any of those.
I've had all of them, I think. How did you decide making cheesecakes was what you wanted to do?
I worked in an office for 7 years, and then a good friend of mine is a paralegal. He was like, oh, you know, I could help you kind of help branch this out. And then I would sell the cheesecakes in the office to the other paralegals and secretaries.
Yeah.
And it kind of word kind of got around.
Oh, nice.
And then I was like, oh, this could be a thing. And that's when he was like, well, maybe if you make them smaller, it would actually could sell more. We did that, and then it started taking off. We started with a baseline, and I wanted to keep the baseline short.
Right.
And then after that, I was like, I want to do a seasonal flavor once a month. Simple was best. And then I wanted to do the classic burnt top, but not like Basque, but you know, that nice dark caramelized top. And then I wanted to add the fresh fruit and the flowers and all the other arrangements on it to give it my aesthetic and appeal to it.
Right.
So it didn't look like everybody else's.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I think
they look beautiful in addition to tasting good too. So.
Yeah, and I think that's what has helped me throughout the journey, because people tend to be like, okay, we know his cheesecake compared to all the other companies. We know it stands up, it's tall, and it tastes good, and it looks beautiful. When you bring it to a party, you know that it's gonna be good.
Everyone I've given it to is blown away, so.
Yeah. I try to, like, you know, keep that going.
Right, Crumble and Whisk. I've had this cheesecake a million times, but I'm gonna eat it and describe it to you anyways. Never gets old. So shortbread crust, which is different than everyone else's. Most people use graham cracker crust. It's super good. The thing I like about this is just how thick it is. It takes a while for my fork to get from the top to the bottom, and then the consistency of the cheesecake filling is perfect in my opinion. It's dense, but not too dense. It's dense and light at the same time. So it's got a little bit, a hint of lemon in the background. It's got a hint of vanilla. It really just kind of nails all the flavors perfectly for me. So when I take a bite of this cheesecake, kind of everything else just disappears and I just get sucked into cheesecake land, and that's why this is my favorite out of all four. So can't go wrong with any of the four, but to me, for my taste, this is the one that I like the best. How much do you like cheesecake?
I love cheesecake. Creamy, cheesy. I like the cookie flavor. You want some? You like it? He wants more.
Okay.
Okay.
Good thing we have quite a bit.
Okay. Looks fruity, lighter. Yeah. Less flavory, but I think it's like really light when you just wanna like snack on something. And then this one. I like this one. It's different. Some citric, like lemon. I like that. Yeah, interesting. And let's see the last one. I don't know. It's good, but I don't think there's anything special about it.
Which one's your favorite?
Oof. I'll go with the citric one, with the lemon.
Okay, Crumble and Whisk.
Crumble and Whisk it is.
Yes. How much do you both like cheesecake?
We love cheesecake. This is like favorite dessert.
A lot.
How many cheesecakes do you think you've eaten in the past 3 months?
A lot. We made a cheesecake like the other night.
Weekend.
Yeah, last
we've been
weekend.
munching on when we made it at home. It's been good.
Do we know where they're from?
At the end.
Okay,
After you,
okay.
So I'll ask you both to pick a favorite, and then I'll tell you where they're all from.
The fruitiness makes me think of like a jelly donut.
I don't want to stop eating it. Okay, that one's good.
Yeah, let's move along. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
simple,
solid.
very creamy.
I kind of like the burnt top a little bit. It's almost like a Basque or something. Just like classic New York cheesecake.
It's not like trying anything fancy. I feel like it's just doing a simple cheesecake really well.
I'm gonna have to go in for another bite before.
Confused.
Yeah, me too.
Both of you had the same reaction, so I'm curious to hear what that is.
Bad. I'm just not sure what it is.
It tastes less like dense than a right. That's probably why it kind of fell apart a little bit. It's like less like cheesecake, but I can't like place exactly what it does taste like. Yeah.
It's not bad. It's a little dry.
Okay.
A little bit crumbly, but it tastes good.
Yeah, it tastes good. Last one.
Last one.
I feel like that one's the taste like it's a little bit more faint than the rest of them. Less punchy.
I like the base. The bottom crust, whatever. I feel like the base is doing a lot of work here, and it's really tasty. It tastes like I don't know, like I would eat it on its own. I do like the all-around flavor. If you were to pick one,
okay, all really good.
Good though.
Yeah.
They're all really good.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining.
I noticed you keep eating it as
Yeah,
you're trying to figure out how to describe it.
I do so want more. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Okay,
Number 2.
both in agreement?
Yeah.
With it. Yeah.
Gregory's in Uptown. He's been there for like 26 years. What I think it tastes like is I feel like it tastes a little bit more like pie than cheesecake, but it's good.
Yeah.
And his key lime pies are incredible. So this is Timeless on Piedmont Avenue. They're actually plant-based. There's no cheese in it.
Okay.
Crumble and Whisk on MacArthur, so like in the Laurel. That's my favorite too. And then Crazy Block. He does barbecue and cheesecakes up on Grand Lake on Lakeshore.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have my attention.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna have to add all of these to the Yelp.
Yes,
either way.
yes.
The fruitcake, okay. I'm gonna go with this last one.
Okay.
Well, the first one. It's kind of a creamier one, right? Looks that way.
You tell us.
Okay.
This is the raspberry or cherry?
Oh, I just love the crust. That crust is killer.
Yep.
And the cheesecake's great too, but that kind of how it melds in with the cheesecake, the cake part.
Cherry cheesecake is a lot sweeter. It has this kind of like texture when you when you swallow it.
Okay.
It's like a kind of spark to it. This one is bland.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I always love the fruit, so you can't go wrong. You put a fruit topper on anything.
Yeah.
And then
So you were
it's a
talking about this one
cheesecake.
still.
Yeah, and the cheesecake, it's a kitty bar the door. I'm gonna eat it all up.
That cheesecake is a little bit too rich and creamy.
Try the cherry again. It has a little bit different finish to it than the others.
For me, the winner is the cherry.
Gotta
Oh,
get
I like the accent on this one. It's got that little sharpen. It's good.
Yeah.
I like that one because it has a little bit of tang to it.
And then what's your favorite?
I don't know. I'm gonna go with the crust. You could eat that one anytime, anywhere. It's very utilitarian.
We like cheesecake a lot. We have an aunt that we call Aya who used to live in New York.
Okay.
And so we used to love eating all the New York cheesecakes. So I'm
Nice.
very curious how this compares. No, that's not for
Okay.
squeezing. That's not for squeezing, right? Ooh, this looks really good.
That's that one on the end.
Okay. Mmm. Oh, wow. That was delicious, huh? Yeah, good crust. Oh, I can see that crust on the bottom. Oh, that's a huge bite. That's a huge bite. Which one was better, 1 or 2?
1.
1!
Okay.
Okay, interesting. I agree with you. You're a foodie, kid. Okay.
All right.
Ready?
And then that's that one.
Okay, clear this one. We got it. We need a
Yeah.
like a clean fork for this next taste, okay?
No flavor contamination.
Okay. This looks like very... Okay. That was all strawberry. Did you get any cheesecake with that one? Which one's better? This one or the first one?
That
fruit one.
The fruit
Okay.
one.
No.
Nah, I want mine.
I'm still going with one. That one's a little too tart for me. This one looks like it might be a surprise.
So number 1 was your favorite?
Yes.
What was your favorite?
The fruit one.
The fruit
The
one.
fruit one.
Number-
Okay, number 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you eat cheesecake a lot?
No,
Do you like cheesecake a lot?
I like cheesecake.
All right, well,
I'm gonna start with this one on the end. And I've been running, so it's a little, I don't have a lot of saliva right now to make this happen, but that went down really nice.
thoughts on that one?
That's very good too.
These are the 4 best, so I think they're all good.
I'm gonna go with this one, right? Oh,
Yeah?
mm,
What do you think about that one?
that's my favorite so far.
There's one more.
Yep. Hard to judge this one based on the last one because of there was an intensity of flavor to that last one. But yeah, they're all really good.
You had to pick one.
That one.
That one's okay. Sounds good. What's your name?
Max?
Do you like cheesecake?
Yes.
Tell us what you think. Which one's your favorite?
The first.
This one? What do you like about that one the best?
Like all the creamy parts. I like all of it.
Okay. Do you like
Yeah.
cheesecake a lot?
Yeah, I love cheesecake.
Perfect.
Great start.
All right.
Rich, but not too rich. I like the kind of almost burnt crust vibe. Another one?
Mhm.
Okay. All right, we have another one to taste. You ready?
Like that one too?
I love the crunchy bits in this one. That's really good. More cakey, less creamy, but I like that too. You ready? Okay, so this one's way more tangy.
What do you think of that one?
Good.
All right.
I like that this one's more tangy, kind of like cream cheese.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, less sweet, but I like that. Really good. Well, I keep going back for more bites.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good sign,
I'm
yeah.
just shoveling it in, so that's something. Number 4,
Cherry one.
cherries. Okay.
Okay. It's tough, I know. They're all good.
It is tough. This one tastes really different than the others, somehow. Hey, Junie. I like the graham cracker crust, but it's not as cheesecakey somehow.
Got it. Favorite?
I think I would go this one.
Number 3?
Yeah.
Are you cheesecake fans?
Yes. That one's very classic. A very good crust with the ginger snappy, kind of chewy, but also kind of crispy. Okay, number 2. Also good. More tart, more of the sour cream, more tart, but that could also be the cherry filling. Yeah, I like that one too. The cherry filling is a little bit artificially tasting to me, but in the way that cherry pie filling is. This one looks lighter and fluffier. And it is lighter and fluffier, and the filling is a lot creamier and lighter than the other two. The other two are much more dense. I like the lighter, fluffier, but I don't like the crust as much on this one than the other two. This one's more like a cookie, like a shortbread type crust, and the other two are more like the ginger snap. But I think I like the filling best on that one. And this is the last one. Also good. Not as tart with the topping on that one. That one was also good.
Okay. You could only have one. Which
if I
one?
could only take one,
Yep.
I would take that one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about it?
I like the filling the best. I like how creamy it is and not as dense as the other two. So it's just sort of a light and fluffy filling in my mouth.
Yeah.
Which is I like.
Okay, great. What about you?
I like the last one. I like the crust. It's not so thick. I can get all the flavors in one bite.
That was a really fun video to make. Let me know in the comments if you've tried any of these places or if there was a place that I missed and you think should have been included. See you next time.